Davin. Authentic street music.
Pole pressure, applying the force, yeah. They staring at the algorithm and looking confused. Slop, mad because we evolved and they stuck in the mud. This right here is a guaranteed #1 on the chart. I turn the distortion all the way up. Let's go. You calling it AI slop, but your whole entire life is sloppy. Slop. You mad cause you got the same tools, but everything you make is a copy. I'm feeding the prompts of the matrix, you feeding your face with the hate. We cooking on Michelin stars, you leaving the crumbs on the plate. You calling it AI slop, but your work is it looking pathetic. I'm dropping a lyrical god, and his mind he purely kinetic. You pointing the finger at me, but your bank account again a mess. Bro, we passing the Turing test while you constantly flailing the test. Go. The mission was heavy, stomach had time out, so pressure unleash your relentless. Rapid vibe tripping the flow. I step in the booth and I enter the code. I'm carrying heavy, I handle the load. You tapping the sentences, coming out trash. I'm typing the sentences, turning to cash. Be safe and chopping the digital snare. You breathing the hate right out into the air. Pull pressure, applying the force of the drum. You looking confusing, you looking redundant. They say that it's fake, but the speakers are shaking. The foundation crumbling, the concrete is breaking. You got the same hammer, you got the same nail, but you couldn't build a small box in a jail. It ain't about the software, it's about the creator. I'm serving up hits, I don't need a waiter. Your bedroom is sloppy, your outfit is wrinkled. Your creator told it, he totally sprinkled. You hating on progress, you stuck in the past. I'm driving a spaceship, I'm moving too fast. They call it a slot cause they can't make it bump. I'm taking the industry, taking the jump. We architect builders, you just a consumer. You spreading the hate and you spreading the rumor. I look at the data, I'm reading the file. I haven't seen you make a hit in a while. You lazy as hell, you don't put in the work. You hiding online and you moving berserk. I harness the light and I capture the spark. I'm going in neon, you trapped in the dark. The algorithm blowing directly to me. I'm unlocking doors and I swallowed the key. So keep on complaining and crying online, but power pressure continues to shine. You calling it AI slop, but your whole entire life is sloppy. You mad cause you got the same tools, but everything you make is a copy. I'm feeding the prompts of the matrix, you feeding your face with the hate. We cooking up Michelin stars, you leaving the crumbs on the plate. You calling it AI slop, but your work ethic looking pathetic. I'm dropping a lyrical guide, man, man, you purely kinetic. You pointing the finger at me, but your bank account looking a mess. We passing the turning test while you constantly failing the test. Pressure the morning, aggressive, just smile. They gave you the papers, you painted the stick. I painted the Mona Lisa, it was quick. And I'm about to head, let's buy the design. The lyrical goddess is straight at your mind. Be safe and bringing the North Atlanta heat. We dropping the noose right on top of the street. Pour pressure, applying the force of the jaw. I'm breaking the rules and I'm breaking the law. Your lyrics are basic, your metaphors weak. You run out of breath every time that you speak. I'm dropping a similar heavy as lead. I'm living rent free right inside of your head. You call it a shortcut, I call it a tool. You drowning in water, I walk on the pool. They give you the prompt and you don't know the word. Your musical output is strictly reserved. I'm stacking the salmon, won't get in the two. You loving the music, we're making a blow. You woman's a mess when the picture to baby. And when nigga let it, you speak it to baby, but you got a native, but you got Spain on.